Pre-season friendly. That wasn't no pre-season friendly. Listen, the Roma fans brought the noise today. It felt like it was a Champions League final more like. It's unfortunate they never got to celebrate a goal though. 4-0, whitewashing, clean sheet. Aston Villa 4, Roma 0. And I must say, guys, all I'm going to say is Bailey, Buendia, redemption arc. Is it pending or does it mean a few more pounds is going to be added to the transfer value? This is the match reaction. I want to get your thoughts on the game today.
I thought it was a solid performance, to be honest with you. We got a good run out. I think the team in the first half showed the quality, and I think players like, the ones that have been linked away from the club, like Bailey, Buendia, Jacob Ramsey, were phenomenal, to be honest. And I think Buendia's free kick was absolutely world class.
We talk about that free kick though. The technique on that. The thing is, the ball just stayed there. And it never moved. Like, the technique on that was world class. Buendia was, bro, it's not even the free kick today. Everything else apart from the free kick, the way he was taking players on, the close control, dribbling, was exceptional, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. The free kick, the technique was superb, and we've got luxury of free kick takers. Bailey could have taken that. Tielemans could have taken that. Now we've got Buendia back, and if he plays like that, he's going to be a big part next season. So hopefully he continues that form, and I think the second half performance was decent as well, to be honest. We kept a clean sheet, and a few of the youngsters came on. I was really impressed with a couple of youngsters that came on. They looked really good, and Marlon took his goal well as well. So the positives, I think Rodgers, hopefully it's just a minor injury scare and he got taken off of precautionary measures, but apart from that, I think good two halves and solid performance.
Well, just touching on the first half again, I thought Leon Bailey was brilliant. Do you think that he's there to prove a point? Of course, we've signed Evan now as well. Do you think that he's looked at that news now, new player coming to Villa, taking his role perhaps maybe? Do you think he's kind of got a point to prove now?
He looked really fit to me, to be honest, and I think a fit Bailey and a firing Bailey is a nightmare for any fullback and any defender. And I think he looked strong, he looked lean, he was controlling the ball, he controlled the long ball well, and he took a shot, I think, in the first sort of couple of minutes to the keeper, and that set the tone. And I think his first half performance was brilliant.
Yeah, with Bailey, I've always said this, when he's got no pressure on him, when his confidence is high, I think he's a baller. You've seen what he done today. I know it's Roma and it's a pre-season game, but we're still seeing glimpses of what Leon Bailey can do. And like you said, a fresh Leon Bailey, and injury-free, most importantly, Leon Bailey is an absolute baller. And also, Jacob Ramsey on the score sheet as well. It's all the players that have been linked away that got on the score sheet.
Jacob Ramsey, I always liked him. I think he's got great talent. He's a ball carrier. He's strong. He can glide past players. He creates chances, takes his chances well as well. The only thing with Jacob Ramsey has been is that he's not been, been great with injuries, and he's always been injured. And if he can, nullify that, and stay fit for the whole season, he's on par with the likes of Morgan Rodgers, and I think he could deliver, a fantastic season if he stays fit.
Yeah, because the thing is that Premier League teams are interested in signing him. You look at West Ham; these are Premier League sides. It's not like teams abroad or These teams, like big teams, are coming for Ramsey, so it shows that he is a baller. And like you said, if he stays injury-free, he can become a top player for us. And of course, like you said, Daniel Marlon on the score sheet as well. But before we get into that, the goal for Ollie Watkins, the header, another bullet header. He loves scoring headers now, doesn't he?
Put it on his head, didn't he? I think it was Martin.
Was it Buendia?
Was it Buendia? It was fantastic,
cross,
yeah. That was a fantastic cross. All he had to do is meet the ball with his head, and it went in. Great finish. One thing I realised in this game is how important Ollie Watkins is to this team. His hold-up play was brilliant. He worked the channels well. He held up the line well.
Yeah.
Martinez was dinking the ball right into him, and he was controlling it well. Brought midfielders into play. That's a solid performance from Ollie Watkins. Very good player.
And what I'm going to say is World Cup is next year, so he's got a point to prove. This pre-season, the whole of pre-season, he's been balling out, man. The close control, the hold-up play, the heading ability has been top tier from Ollie Watkins, and it's another great performance from Watkins today. What a performance, 10 out of 10. And of course, finally, Daniel Marlon with the finish. I must say, he wasn't as effective playing alone, but he got the finish, didn't he?
Great finish. He ran hard, he worked hard, worked his socks off, and if he does that in the Premier League and puts that sort of level of performance in, goals will come, because it just looks like he's, he comes to life in the box, and he's a proper poacher. That was a great finish. He come to life, bit of pace, and a great finish. So exciting season for him. I think he's had that 6 month settling in period now, and he's got a point to prove as well. Long may it continue.
Just a final question before we go. Do you think Villa have found their feet now? We won 4-0 today. Do you think slowly but surely the Villa side are, getting used to everything now?
It's all about getting minutes in. I'm not too, overly worried about, the scores we've previously had in their pre-season friendlies. But this one was a good test because Roma are a very good side. So, putting them to bed 4-0, keeping a clean sheet, getting more competitiveness now at the games. It puts us in good stead for the start of the season.
Listen, guys, that's a match reaction. 4-0, whitewashing, clean sheet. Show them the Roma fans, you know what I mean? Cameraman, show them the Roma fans. Listen, start of the game, they were in full voices. Now they're nowhere to be seen like John Cena. Nowhere to be seen. Guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share, comment, and up the Villa.